think you should get married for the sense of family. It's good to have a family because you have that background. I can't do this with you laughing. Yes, because it gives you a sense of belonging when you don't belong elsewhere.
For me, I believe that is a level of commitment that you can't, or that shouldn't be broken. And so when your relationship is that serious and that you find someone that you want to be with forever, then I think that's the only way to really do it, is to get married and stay committed.
I think the point of marriage is that to see the way that God sees the church in a very special way that cannot be achieved in any other way than marriage between a man and a woman, and it demonstrates in a earthly way how Jesus Christ loves his church, and that's a way that we can see that.
It depends on the people. Most people think they should get engaged and get married right away. Others think that they should wait because they might be a freaking lunatic. So you never know.
They're waiting for some sort of financial reassurance, then maybe a little longer, but personally I'm a fan of short engagements because, once you know you want to get married, why wait? Plan the wedding and get married.
I think a ring should cost at least $5,000 or more. I'm gonna be honest. I want it to look good on my finger.
Okay.
I don't want it to look like a cheap plastic ring you bought for 50 cents. A wedding should cost a little bit more than that, about $15,000. I want a good wedding, a big wedding.
I don't think it should cost that much. I think you should be able to get the cheapest quality ring. I don't think it should be worth more than anything else you own, for sure. I would even be happy if mine wasn't a diamond or something like that. I respect the symbolism of it, but I don't think it needs to be the most expensive thing I own or that my future husband purchases. I think there's so many big events in your life. I think that is one of the ones that I would spend a good amount of money on, but not more than I spent on my education here. So if my wedding's gonna be more expensive than that, or any wedding wants to be more expensive than that, you're just crazy. Okay. I think it should be bare minimum.
I don't know a lot about how much engagement ring, wedding rings cost. I looked the other day just while I was with my grandmother while she was working on something else, and personally I like cheap engagement rings. I just like that. I think spending over $1,500 on an engagement ring is a little gaudy, maybe. I don't know that gaudy is the right word, but it's a little much. I don't think there's a good number for a wedding. I think spending a lot of extraordinary amount of money on a wedding, being extravagant, there's the right word, is not
What about
necessarily a great idea, but that's kind of your own personal decision. I think doing it within a reasonable, amount of money is good. Personally, I'm not going to have a very expensive wedding because my family is not in a place where I can have a very lavish wedding.
I feel like the right age to get married is probably mid-20s, 22, 25-ish. But I feel like you should both be committed. If only one of you committed, it's not going to. And you should both want it. You should probably be together for more than a year. And then you can get married. Don't do it. Don't be a college student and don't get married. Not yet. You need to be out of college first. Dead.
I think that's crazy. I really just, I'm all for if you find that connection, great, but that's a little bit of a rush, I just, I didn't feel any pressure to find somebody here, and I mean, almost anybody that I've dated hasn't been from here, but I think that was a big reason why, because everybody that I knew dated here, was engaged pretty quick, and it was not for me. I just didn't agree. I felt it was too rushed.
You're old enough to have sex. You're old enough to get married. So in my case, I would be married at 15.
what about the wedding band or the wedding ring?
Don't know.
Should it be more than the engagement, or
Don't they come together? Don't they like package deals?
I don't know.
I don't either. I think they go together, but I don't know.